I have a new dual camera bird feeder to share today. This one's pretty neat. I did put it on a stand that I had for a little bird bath before. It actually works perfect for that. It does come with a mounting plate where you could also mount it like to a wall or like a tree if you want to do something like that. It does have an antenna and it does get some pretty good signal. It also comes with a little solar panel to keep it topped up. And so far it's actually been keeping at 100% even with all the activity from the blue jays. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of birds to share because I have the Blue Jay Mafia that took over, and they have been pretty much hogging the feeder and scaring away any of the little birds. But I can still show you some of that. So you got a camera and a bird feeder on one end, and you got another camera and a bird bath on this end. It also has these little trays for jelly, they claim, and we have these little spikes that we can put on both ends for like fruit. Now I'll go ahead and do a screen recording, that way you can actually see it. And there's actually audio too, so I can hear myself on here. I'm gonna go ahead and mute that so I don't keep hearing myself. There's also a microphone. I've used that to yell at the blue jays. It only keeps them away for like 5 seconds and then they hop right back down and eat again. But you could easily do video. You could take pictures straight from the app. You could also go in and you can look at your card information. So it does take an SD card, and there is cloud storage that you can use. I can't say that there is cloud storage that you can also get. I don't pay for any of that, so I'm not trying that. But you could go in and you can see all your activity connected, or detected, I should say. And you can also change the date if you want to do that as well. So if you want to look at yesterday, day before, whichever day you want to do. But you can scroll through and you can look at all the activity detected. And pretty much it's going to be all blue jays on here. So if we go in and let's say I want to look at 12:39, we got a blue jay that's popping his face there, looking at us. And I think I scared him away. I was probably talking into the microphone at that time. You also see that both the cameras are working at the same time. I haven't seen any birds, well, I mean, it's only been the blue jays, but I haven't seen any birds mess with the bird bath itself. Right now, it's kind of chilly and cold. I don't even know if they would play with that with it being cold. The food, they're definitely attacking that. I probably got to change the food to something that blue jays just don't like. This one also has a large hopper that this door just pops right up, and you can fill this up with seed as well. But so far, using a stand like this, I haven't seen any kind of rodents or any kind of chipmunks or anything climbing it or trying to climb it. I'm not sure if they could climb this one or not. Now let me go ahead and show you a little bit more of the app itself. Like I said, you can take pictures, you can do video. You could also go in, like right now it's an SD quality. You could do HD high definition. It is going to use a little bit more data. It's going to use a bit more of your SD cards and stuff, but you will be able to get a little bit better of a video. Also, you can see here on the upper right corner that it will show the battery percentage. It'll show that it is on Wi-Fi and that one person is viewing it right now. If you want to go into your settings, you've got a lot of different settings that you can actually do. You can name your bird feeder. I just have it named as dual feeder. And then you got your motion detection. For your motion detection, you could go from lowest to highest. I have it right in the center. I may actually turn it down a little bit just because some of the leaves or like the tree limbs and stuff have also triggered it. And you could also schedule settings. So if you want to do intervals, you could do that. You could go into your recording settings and you can choose to do cloud storage or cloud video storage. You can also do cloud video duration. And you can also do your SD card storage, which you can format and everything right here. You got your notifications. You can change that a little bit. And I think I'm actually going to go into silent mode just because the blue jays have been driving me crazy with all the vibrations. You got your video settings. You can rotate the image if you want. I'm not exactly sure why you would rotate the image on this one, but you can. You also got vision modes. You got normal and night vision. I did look at the night vision, but I haven't gotten any kind of birds or anything at night to really see anything for that. You can also do your anti-flicker setting, 50 hertz or 60 hertz. Then you got your audio settings. You could do speaker volume. You could do microphone volume. I just have it, well, you can see 50 and 61. And then you can also do your LED indicator. So if you don't want the little LED light on these, that could scare the birds away as well. I know toggling that has scared the blue jays at least a couple of times. And then you got your general settings where you can do pretty much syncing to your local time. You don't have to really mess with that. And you can turn daylight savings time on or off. You could also share your device. So like I showed you, where on that screen it showed one person viewing, you can share it for other people to look in on your camera as well, which is kind of cool. You could also do firmware updates. You could restart it. You could also remove it. Now, this app also worked for a trail camera that I have. There's quite a few different cameras that this same app will use. You do have the option if you want to purchase cloud storage, or if you want to do like the AI. I'm not messing with that stuff. I don't pay for subscriptions. I don't like subscriptions, so I'm not going to. That is one of the cons that I have with a lot of cameras, is that they always want a subscription these days for stuff. So I don't use that. But overall, it's a pretty nice little bird feeder, and it's a nice little camera setup, pretty decent quality. I got to fight the Blue Jay Feathered Mafia, so they're pretty much taking control of it. Like I said, I think I'm going to change the seed to like a millet or something that the other smaller birds around here will like, the finches and stuff. And I know the Blue Jays will leave that stuff alone because they don't like it. They like these sunflower seeds and everything. And that's pretty much what they're picking out of it, is sunflower seeds. Cool. But if you're looking for a cool little bird feeder, it's got 2 cameras. I really like it. I wish I would have had this during the summer when a lot of the little birds were around and it was hot or warm. But overall, it's a pretty nice little bird feeder. And I'm looking forward to seeing what other kind of birds I can get with it. I just got to change out that food here pretty soon. If anybody has any questions about it, let me know. I'll try to answer them, do a follow-up with it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.